Welcome to MogulCast, where we uncover the stories behind the world's greatest business empires. Let's get into today's story. June 12, 2024. Tesla shareholders open their inboxes to a bombshell. SpaceX has absorbed xAI, Elon Musk's AI startup, at a $250 billion valuation. Tesla's $2 billion investment gone. All 11 co-founders have quit. And now, shareholders are suing for breach of fiduciary duty. This is the moment Elon Musk's empire fractures. But it didn't start with greed. It started with a dream. Elon Musk had a problem. Tesla's AI ambitions were falling behind. OpenAI, his old project, was now a rival. So in July 2023, he launched xAI, a secretive startup with a mission: build the world's most powerful AI. The team? 11 of the brightest minds in AI, poached from Google, Microsoft, and even Tesla itself. The pitch? A safer, more transparent AI. The reality? A black box even Tesla's board couldn't see into. By November 2023, xAI was raising money at a breakneck pace. $6 billion in funding. A valuation north of $20 billion. But there was a catch: Tesla, the company Elon had built into an AI powerhouse, wasn't leading the charge. It was just another investor. And then, in a move that stunned Wall Street, Tesla's board approved a $2 billion investment, directly into xAI. The justification? AI was the future. But the conflict? Impossible to ignore. We will come back to one specific decision: it is the key to everything. xAI's rise was meteoric. In just 6 months, it unveiled Grok, an AI chatbot that rivaled ChatGPT. Tesla's stock surged on the news. Shareholders believed they were investing in the next big thing. But behind the scenes, tensions were brewing. xAI's co-founders, including ex-Tesla engineers, were growing uneasy. They had joined to build AI, not to become a pawn in Elon's empire. And then, the unthinkable happened: SpaceX entered the chat. April 2024. SpaceX, Elon's rocket company, quietly began negotiations to acquire xAI. The terms? A $250 billion valuation, 12 times Tesla's investment. For Tesla shareholders, it was a windfall. For xAI's team, it was a betrayal. They had signed up to build AI, not to be absorbed into a space company. But not everyone was celebrating. Tesla's board was about to face a reckoning. Here's what the media completely got wrong about this deal: it wasn't about AI. It was about control. Elon Musk had built an empire of interlocking companies: Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, the Boring Company. xAI was supposed to be the glue. But when SpaceX absorbed it, the glue melted. The real strategy? Consolidate power. The real risk? A lawsuit that could force Elon to choose between his companies. The first sign of trouble came on June 5, 2024. Igor Babushkin, xAI's lead engineer, resigned. Then, within 48 hours, all 11 co-founders followed. Their reason? A letter leaked to the press: we joined to build AI, not to be absorbed into SpaceX. The media called it a mutiny. The reality? It was a warning. And Tesla's board ignored it. June 12, 2024. The day everything changed. SpaceX officially announced the absorption of xAI. Tesla's $2 billion investment. Now part of a $250 billion SpaceX asset. Shareholders erupted. Lawsuits were filed within hours. The charge? Breach of fiduciary duty. Tesla's board had approved an investment that directly benefited SpaceX, a clear conflict of interest. And if you've made it this far, you already understand something most analysts completely missed: this wasn't just a bad deal. It was a pattern. The lawsuit landed like a bomb. Tesla shareholders, led by a pension fund, accused Elon Musk and the board of self-dealing. The evidence? A paper trail showing Tesla's $2 billion investment was funneled into SpaceX's coffers. The potential penalty? Forced divestiture. Elon could be forced to choose, Tesla or SpaceX. The board's defense? We were acting in the best interest of shareholders. The problem? The math didn't add up. Remember that decision we mentioned at the start? Here's what it actually cost. Tesla's $2 billion investment was supposed to secure its AI future. Instead, it became a $250 billion SpaceX asset. The co-founders who quit? They took their expertise to competitors. And the lawsuit? It's still pending. But the damage is done. Tesla's stock dropped 12% in a week. Elon's empire is under siege. And the question remains, was this a genius move or a fatal mistake? The fallout is still unfolding. Competitors like Nvidia and Microsoft are circling, poaching xAI's talent. Tesla's AI ambitions are in limbo. And Elon? He's doubling down. In a recent interview, he called the lawsuit a storm in a teacup. But the market isn't buying it. Tesla's valuation has taken a hit. And the question remains, can Elon's empire survive its own ambition? Here's the lesson no one saw coming: this wasn't about AI. It was about governance. Elon Musk has built an empire of companies that operate like a personal fiefdom. Tesla's board approved a $2 billion investment in a startup they didn't control, led by a CEO who also ran SpaceX. The result? A scandal that could redefine corporate governance in America. And the real irony? It might not even be the worst of Elon's problems this year. By the numbers, Tesla's $2 billion investment. xAI's $250 billion absorption by SpaceX. 11 co-founders quit in 48 hours. Tesla's stock dropped 12% in a week. $6 billion raised by xAI in months. And a lawsuit that could force Elon to choose between his companies. These aren't just numbers. They're the cracks in an empire. The lesson? When a CEO controls multiple companies, conflicts of interest aren't just possible, they're inevitable. Tesla's board approved an investment that benefited SpaceX, not Tesla. The co-founders quit because they saw the writing on the wall. And the lawsuit? It's not just about money. It's about who controls the future of AI. The surprising insight? This isn't the first time Elon has blurred the lines. And it won't be the last. If you want to understand how this pattern repeats across every major business collapse, the next video covers a story with disturbing parallels. That one involves a founder who also blurred the lines, until his empire came crashing down. That one is next. That's the story for today on MogulCast. If you found this valuable, subscribe and hit the bell. A new empire story drops every single weekday. See you tomorrow.